Hi everybody, Mischa here with the word of the day, and there it is. Faux pas. Straight from the French, it means false step. Now, what is a faux pas? It's a really bad mistake in etiquette. In a social situation, you make a blunder. Okay, now there are minor faux pas and then there are much more serious ones. It really is like the level of embarrassment that's caused. And let's take what I would consider to be a fairly minor faux pas. And that would be, let's say you are invited to dinner at a very fancy restaurant and you are presented with a dish you don't recognize and silverware that you also don't know how to use. If you use the wrong fork or the wrong spoon, or you don't know that little gadget how to handle the escargot, you may be embarrassed. That's a faux pas. However, in today's society, at this time in history, if somebody tried to make you feel small or stupid because of that, it's something that is more about them, right? Now, what if you showed up at a wedding and everybody is dressed in tuxedos and strapless gowns and you're wearing something from the beach? This would also be a fairly serious faux pas. People would feel a bit insulted that you didn't respect the wedding. But the worst is when you say something and you don't realize until it's too late that you have just embarrassed and insulted people. So an example of that might be, say, criticizing a particular ethnic group or race, and then finding out that the person sitting right next to you that they introduce you to is from that group. That would be the absolute worst, right? Everybody's mortified and wants to die of embarrassment, and you want to go find the nearest railroad track and throw yourself on it. Okay, so let me give you perhaps a less dramatic example of that. George did not realize when he trashed educators that he was committing a huge faux pas until he was introduced to his daughter's 5th grade teacher who was sitting next to him. That's a faux pas. May you never commit one. They're really awful. I know. I've done them.